Ladies and gentlemen, our next presentation is Dr. Leigh Erin Connealy, a fabulous medical doctor, has the clinic in Irvine, California. Very, very comprehensive, and again, she's been radio, television, written books, and she's one of these physicians that treats the whole patient. I think we've had a lot of, all had experience where the doctor comes in, says, oh, okay, and he's out the door, how you feel? Okay, take this. But Dr. Connealy is the different kind of doctor. She's the new kind of physician that we always enjoy having. Dr. Connealy, thank you very much for being here. Good to see you. Good seeing you.
Let's put this down here for you.
Good morning, everyone. Can everybody hear me? Yes, now we can. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Frank. And I want to thank Cancer Control Society. It's an amazing organization, 45 years strong, trying to inspire and educate and empower people to survive and thrive through this devastating illness. And so with that said, Frank did tell you I am a medical doctor, and I am also in our office, we have 8 other medical practitioners. And I say that is because we are medical doctors practicing what they call integrative medicine. Integrative is combining the best of conventional medicine, which has been around probably 70, 80 years, with all the new allopathic protocols. And I say the new allopathic protocols. This is not alternative. This is the new now medicine. Right? I always use the analogy with my patients. You remember the old cell phones back in the 80s when they came out, right? And look at the cell phone today. Well, that's where we are in our medicine and in our protocols. They all have scientific validation. They're evidence-based medicine. They're based on lots and lots and lots of science. So we're going to be talking what's happening now and what's available today. Let's see if, flip it around. Oh. Okay, so this is a sampling of our office. As Frank said, healing. We need to be healed, and your body has a unique, innate ability to heal. And so we wanted to create an atmosphere that the patient feels comfortable. They want to feel that they are not in a cold, severe, scary place. So everyone knows we're in a crisis. We are in an emergency in healthcare. We rank around 49th in the world in delivering a good product of taking care of people. That means third world countries are doing better than us, but we spend the most. So we must change the way we care for patients. Do you know there's 1,600 people die a day of cancer? And you never hear about the biological terrorism that is taking place every single day. And now it's all around the world, because guess what? We're all in this together. China's not separated. Africa isn't separated. Philippines is not separated from us. But I get calls every day from other countries. Can I come and learn to see what you're doing? Because people are dying like flies in Africa, Nigeria, etc. Because they don't have the new medicine yet there. Even though they have probably treasures in their backyard, that they don't know that are anti-cancer, but they don't know the functional medicine aspect of how to take care of a patient. But this cancer patients, do you know in the last 3 or 4 months that my phone calls and our visits that into our clinic, a lot of the patients are less than 40 years of age. I used to say you have a warranty until you're 40. I can't say that anymore because our young people are being afflicted with this dreadful disease. And we are in the era of information galore. Information galore. The information is out there to treat yourself and to connect with someone who may know something you don't know. So use that information, seek out what information's out there, but we can prevent cancer completely right now today, and no one knows it. So that's why each of you are going to be ambassadors to change the world. Why isn't this working? Okay. So we must prevent cancer, like I said before, because cancer is way more aggressive than it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, because we are living in the most unusual, challenging times with toxicity and our food availability. So we must prevent. You may or may not know, it takes about 10 years to get cancer. You just don't wake up and have cancer one day. This is a completely preventable disease, and I'm going to teach you how you can prevent and know right now if you have cancer in year 1, seriously. So we must prevent because I tell people the cure for cancer is prevention, not treatment. What is the single most important thing that you need to do for yourself today? Every single person in here and every single person around the world is achieving peacefulness. And you know, when you get a diagnosis of cancer, you're not very peaceful, but you're making that cancer grow. I tell people your mind is your power and your power is in your mind. Yes? Yes. And you are the architect of your mind. So we must start using that today, but we need to get peacefulness no matter what. No matter what your situation is, we must get peacefulness because our body will be in constant chaos if we don't. So the cure to curing cancer isn't just, oh, cut it out, chemo it out, and radiate it out. If it were that simple, why is everybody dying? It is a multifaceted systemic approach, and we must address all the facets of cancer. So what are all the facets? Well, chemicals, toxicity, circulating tumor cells, stress, hormone imbalance, oxygen imbalance, all of these things must be addressed. So when you see a doctor and in one visit he tells you what they're going to do, then you run. Because that is not the way. That would be like, oh, I can raise a child 1 day a week. Impossible. I can become a mechanical engineer in a week. No, it's impossible. There's so many steps and facets to curing a person. And this isn't just for cancer. This is for Alzheimer's. This is